Hey, Wayne Belcher here again in Seattle, Washington. We're back at the Apprenticeship School for the Bricklayers, and we're going to demonstrate how to do pull tests. But before we do the pull test, we have to install the material. So what we have here is some mock-ups for joinery. You see I have different sizes of backer rods to put in. We've got different sizes of joints that we want to put in. Here on my right, I have some 1 inch and 1/2 inch joinery, and here I have some up to 2 inches. And we built a mock-up frame using 2x4s to create other joinery where we're going to have the students install the sealant. So we're going to see that here pretty quick. So anyway, let's get started and put some backer rod in. Well, we've stuffed a couple of these joints in advance. We're going to wait about 10 to 14 days for them to cure so we can do a pull test with the apprenticeship class. In the process of doing those pull tests, we're going to let them shoot some material themselves and then come back and see how they did on a pull test a week or two after. Just want to make sure I cut my cone properly. As you can see, that's a pretty wide joint. So I'm going to come down quite low at a slight angle, you see, because this is always my trailing edge, the tip. And as we mentioned in another video, the distance between the tip and the base is wider than from side to side. This allows us to turn the tip for a wider joint. And we're going to demonstrate that now. So as you can see, the way I shot that material was solid against the backer rod and let it flow out to the edges so I got the proper depth. So now I'll install the Class 100. You see how I shoot it against the backer rod and let it flow? Now we'll come back and we'll tool these into place. Well, we're ready to tool these joints. In order to bridge a 2-inch wide joint, I took a 2-inch wide margin trowel, and as you can see, I tapered the end so that I had adjustment when it comes to tooling. So here's how we're going to do it. We always want to start at the bottom because it's very heavy material and gravity will pull it out of the joint. So let's start at the bottom, work our way up. First pass, find out how much we got there, where's it going to go. Oh, that looks real good. Shot it just right. Come back down. Nice finish pass. Maybe a little extra in there we'll take out. Well, that looks real good. Well, now we're ready to tool the 2-inch wide joint with the white silicone Class 100. Again, remember, we're going to start at the bottom. Hopefully I shot just enough material in there so I don't have too much of a mess. Well, now we've finished our installation of our two 2-inch joints. Okay, now we're ready to have set up for our polyurethane joint. Actually, this is a hybrid that they call a 150 silane terminated polyurethane. So here we go into our 1.5-inch joint. You see how smooth that goes in with the albium electric. And so hopefully I saw it just enough, and we'll see how it tools. Okay, so I think we're ready. I have out of my set of cat tools, as I mentioned to you, I invented the cat tools, and I'm really happy that albium is carrying on the tradition. So I've taken the largest out of the cat tools to bridge this joint. So let's see how it works. Pretty smooth. Now we're ready for our fourth bead of sealant. We're going to use a class 25 polyurethane. Well, let's see how that tools. Well, again, I went to my set of cat tools. I picked out a couple of sizes I think is going to work. So let's see what we can do. That's just a little too big. So we'll go to the next size.
Maybe it's that one little left back there.
And just right. Well, now we're ready to shoot our final bead of sealant in preparation for our pull test with the students here in a couple of weeks. We hope that you'll continue to stay tuned to the upcoming videos where we're going to show the class learning. We're going to show them shooting and tooling and learning these skills that are very, very important. So let's get our last bead in. Now this is a class 100 polyurethane. Now, I'm not going to tell tales, but the company likes to call it 15LM. Well, now it's time to tool our final joint. Tooled that in nice and tight because I know we're coming back to do a pull test, and I want all 5 of my beads to successfully pass. After all, I'm going to have a big class looking. Again, I want to thank you. Just as a review, 2 silicones, a polyurethane, and wider joints that we see quite often in the field, and then something more nominal like an inch joint, 1.5 inches. So we're looking forward to coming back and do a pull test. We're looking forward to meeting with the class. We're going to have an hour of instruction in the classroom. We're going to show you some of that. We're going to come out here in the shop, and we're going to do a little teaching and hands-on skills when it comes to proper sealant installation. So again, from United Professional, from me, I want to thank you very much for watching.